is Jeremy Jackson. I'm the project manager for Advent Industries. As project manager, I make sure the team follows the schedule to make sure that an artifact is produced at the end of the year. I take stock of the skill sets that each one of my members has, and I facilitate conversations, communication, and making sure that deadlines are met in accordance with what is specified by Mr. Carpenter, our clients. Here at Advent Industries, we strive to be at the dawn of emerging technologies. And to us, what that means is that we strive to use technology that may not be common throughout the industry. For us, we strive to use technology that is going to be essential and critical to the manufacturing of our design. As well, to achieve our mission of building an artifact, we've decided to split the team into two different sub-teams, one technical and one non-technical. Our technical sub-team is also split into many other smaller teams in which they can focus on the design, manufacturing procedures, or just the overall system architecture. And those teams work together to ensure that every single part of the design brief is met and the client is satisfied with what we are producing. As well, our non-technical sub-teams work with outside sources in order to gain funds, grants, anything we need in order to make the project a success. Overall, our team is divided into the best areas to make sure that we are getting our message out there and getting our work done.
Hi, my name is Colette Doe, and I'm the Chief Scientist of Aerial Systems for Advent Industries. My job at Advent is to oversee the building, testing, and planning of the KITA drone for the mission. The KITA is a quadcopter drone that is tasked with picking up and dropping off the sea hunter into the pool. The KITA has a basket system that acts as the retrieval system for the sea hunter. So the sea hunter will be placed into that basket, and the KITA will fly and submerge the basket into the water, and the sea hunter will be able to escape from the basket, and the KITA will return back to its landing area until further instructions. And once the sea hunter is ready to be picked up, the KITA will pick up the sea hunter from the water and bring it back to the landing area.
Hello, my name is Russell Cox, and I am the Chief Scientist for the Aquatic Subsystem on Advent Industries. The Sea Hunter is an underwater vehicle capable of both data collection and surface warfare. While underwater, the Sea Hunter will collect a wide variety of data, including data about the pool's temperature and pH.
Hi, my name is Sean Yamaguchi. I'm the Director for Electrical for Advent Industries. The role of the electrical sub-team, as the name suggests, is primarily to work on the electrical infrastructure of the Sea Hunter and KITA. It's our job as the electrical sub-team to primarily work with sensors, propulsion systems, power, and anything to do with electrical components or electrical systems. When it comes to the design process, we've went through many iterations and many different processes when it comes to actually figuring out what parts and what components that we actually wanted to use and would actually work. Primarily, we're talking about the motors. When it came to the design process, we originally were going to use a specific set of motors that we believe were going to work. But after some testing, we found that the propulsion system and the overall torque that this motor provided was inadequate for the mission. As such, we kind of decided on a different motor, a motor from a previous team. And after running through some iterations of the motor itself, we found that this motor would actually work the best out of all of them.
Hello, my name is Ashley Son, and I'm the Mechanical Director of Advent Industries. So in the testing phase for Sea Hunter, we started by 3D printing our parts. Mainly, we focused on the electrical compartment and the two lids because Sea Hunter has to be submerged in water, therefore these two components must be waterproof. Since Sea Hunter has to be completely waterproof, we focused on the fit between the lid and the body.
SPS was our first presentation, and in it, we proposed our initial design to the industry panel. At POC, we gave them an update to our design to show all the progress we've made and all the tests we've completed. SPS caused us to review everything that we had designed up to that point, and it really made us think about what parts of the design were likely to work and what parts that we just glossed over very quickly. And at POC, we had to evaluate which parts actually worked and which parts didn't based on our tests, and then we had to make more changes after that presentation. For both of these presentations, the mechanical team had to constantly work very closely with both the programming team and the systems team.
Hello, my name is Kira Williams. I'm the Director of Systems Engineering. Systems connects the team by communicating with everyone. We we are online, so it's a little more difficult, but every class period, well, almost every class period, I always have different members of systems go to different teams to make sure that we know what's happening and asking them if they know what's happening, like informing them, and then also asking about what is holding them back from making more progress so we can continue with the project.
Hi, my name is Silas John and I'm the Director of Programming here at Advent Industries. As the Director, I am in charge of any and all software-related tasks and a good deal of communication as well. Programming is integral to the success of our mission, especially given its autonomous nature. Without programming or software, as we refer to it, our Sea Hunter, our kiddo, won't be able to move, and without it moving, we can't, achieve any of the steps of our in-depth strategy. We can't track the enemy Sea Hunter. We can't, employ our color detection algorithms. We can't move through the water, submerge, and collect empirical data. Programming is in charge of almost every single essential component in this mission today.
Hey, I'm Kimani Sukusa, and I'm part of the finance team. The finance team is responsible for raising a sufficient amount of money so we can pay for all the parts to build the artifact. Due to COVID, there were obviously restrictions. So we were only held fundraisers at the restaurant compared to at school where we made most of the money. But we also tried looking for grants and had to rely on them more since we couldn't hold fundraisers here at school because of the virtual environment.
We also have an outreach and media team which both worked with other middle schools or maybe non-privileged areas in order to share the wonders of STEM and STEAM with people who may not have opportunities to be introduced to them.
My name is Johanna Lopez Avian, and I am part of the outreach group. So the virtual science fair is made up of a lot of different projects that our group members did research on and made small things so that kids at home can still partake in little science experiments. We did this because, as times are right now, we can't have a real science fair, but we still wanted the kids to be interactive. So there's a lot of articles and links to games on it, and just regular little experiments that you can do. The main purpose of the science fair was to get kids involved in a way that it would be fun for them. And like I said, they don't have to do one of the at-home experiments. We also had links to little fairs on other websites for museums, or just links to games that they could play so that they could be having fun and they could see that science can be cool and all that jazz.
Hi, my name is Haley Barr. I am intern director for Advent Industries this year. The intern program this year was of course a little different, but it was really important to me personally to keep the age-old tradition of underclassmen having the opportunity to be involved in the EDD engineering experience before they actually had the class. This year the applications were completely online, and all of the work the interns did was not completely online, but we did a healthy mix of actual in-person, programming and machining, putting together stuff like that, and online work.
Hello, so this is Cabrillo High School, our mission arena for our mission, Project Sea Hunter for the 2021 year. Behind me you can see both Advent and Avanti hard at work finishing their projects, making any final touches, anything they need to ensure the mission gets done. Now we are entering the final stages in which we have to actually perform the mission. However, I kind of want to walk you through what mission day is like and how that works for us. So, both Advent and Avanti got here at 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning in order to ensure that everything was set up correctly for both their Sea Hunter and their kitted drone. For Advent, that meant that we were finished and we could get right to testing and making sure everything was positioned correctly in order to fulfill the mission. After that, we were able to start testing our kitted drone, as which you will see a few shots of here, and that meant that we were able to start practicing and ensuring our Sea Hunter was waterproof, buoyant, and could fulfill all of the mission requirements for the mission. As we enter into the final stages of Project Sea Hunter for the 2021 year, we are about to embark on our final mission in which we have to compete against the other team. At this point, I would like to thank all of Advent Industries, all of my chief scientists, directors, and general members who have helped with their hard hours and dedication to finish this project. In addition to any interns, any members of the community, and especially to our admin at the campus for all of the support and generosity that you have shown us throughout this entire year. Despite our highs and lows, I am very proud to say that the project was a success and that we can provide a more stable forefront and structure for future years in terms of aerial drones and aquatic drones. Thank you for coming along on this journey with us. As project manager for Advent Industries, I'm proud to say that this project has been a success and has been nothing but worthwhile for all of my members and especially myself.